Hey everyone, so welcome to the stream. I know things are running late again. I apologize. It wasn't intentional. Just been not having the best of days. Things didn't go as great as I intended. I mentioned yesterday that I was watching a streamer I enjoy watching who's been like hosting some Gmax shiny raids, and I joined in on their raid while they were doing like a dreadnought thing. It was like really busy and really hard to get in, so didn't really the short time period before it got done. Plus, I got up late. My day's been like really derailed and late. It's not been great. I woke up a lot earlier than I wanted to and spent a lot of the day trying to go back to sleep. Cat woke me up in the morning with meowing and wasn't for anything important. I think it just wanted me to come out and play with it. It was a really bad start to the day, and let's just put it this way: if I had things go a little better for me, I would have got in here and streamed a little sooner instead of waiting this late to do this shiny hunt stream. So I apologize. I didn't intend to start this late yesterday either, but I'm gonna say this really quickly. Just like today's gonna be a shorter session because of that. If I had started like another hour or two ago, maybe more, we would be on, I don't know, possibly 5 to 6 hours, maybe more if I needed it, just as long as it takes to get the shiny, and I could stop like after enough time. But yeah, I don't have the energy for that tonight. I apologize. I wanted to get that out of the way and say that now. Also, I don't have any shiny den. Oh, you're talking about joining a den. I didn't see that message. My bad. Other King Good, but I don't say that. And sorry if I'm like not reading messages right away. I have like a lot on my mind, and I'm a little distracted by things. My whole life right now feels a little bit on the less than amazing side. Hey Brian, welcome to stream. Good to see you. He's all right. I won't lie. He's got some problems. I'll be honest. There were some problems originally when I was trying to figure out how to discipline the cat, and I think it's caused some unnecessary issues by mistake, and now he's a little fearful of me, and I'm having to like regain his trust a little bit. It's been working out pretty well, but I can't really just do this any way at all. Like this cat, since he's feral, at least he was, like, he's not gonna like be willing to put up with the same things an ordinary kitten would. So since there are certain points where he'll like either bite and claw at me or like run away from me for not much reason, other than because he thinks I'm going to punish him. But I've had to have moments where I'll pick him up and actually take him over to his cage and leave them in there for a while because he doesn't listen to me and he's not willing to give me a chance. It's not like I want to, but this cat is like willing to assume the worst at a whim without even thinking about it any. Like I've tried to get him to calm down. He gets in his moods, and I don't think most cats do that after they've got enough time to know you. So I have to like put him in his cage and leave him until he calms down and realizes that I'm not trying to hurt him. It's like I don't know how else to get this through to this cat. And if he comes out of the cage still acting up, he goes back in the cage. I had to leave him in there for like hours at a time, and I also don't like doing it, but it's the only way I know how to get this cat to behave and actually do what he's supposed to, so it's pretty much a measure of trying to calm him back down one way or another. I don't like doing it. It's just the fact that I don't know what I can do at this point. If he's not going to give me a chance, I have to teach him that it's bad for him to run and that he needs to let me interact with him, and then I'm not going to harm him. I'm sure he thinks me picking him up and putting him in the cage is bad, but I mean, I have to break through to this cat somehow. So I've got a laser pointer, but I don't feel like it really helps for anything. I think if I use the laser pointer, he's just gonna go after it, and then if I mess with him, he'll get upset. He's the kind of cat where he'll get really upset. He doesn't want you touching him, like if he's like playing with something, and he'll start freaking out and running off you do when he's playing, so you have to be kind of careful how you approach him. I'm the only person who can get close to him right now, either because the fact I'm the only one who's been near him, but it's a bit of a headache. I hope he'll calm down before long. I don't know. I'm still haven't finished turning in his paperwork. Also, I haven't heard him purr in his cage. Normally he just like sits there and sleeps, or he'll meow at me outside or inside the cage over and over again, trying to get me to let him out, but I have learned from experience this cat is not the type of cat that listens from a short time out. I have to put him in the cage, I have to leave him for a while, because if he goes in and then comes out like 20 minutes later, there's a good chance that an offending behavior is just going to come back again and he won't learn anything, so he has to be left in there for a little while so that he actually gets the idea of what he's doing wrong. It's really not easy working with him. I don't really enjoy it. It's just the only way I can figure out to work with this cat. Like, first time I think I actually had to do this was I was going out in the town and he was just acting really badly with like biting and scratching, and I had to put him in the cage, and I needed to go out and like buy groceries and stuff, and I couldn't just like wait on it, so decided to just put him in the cage and keep him there for a while. Hey, Anime Traps, welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. Again, sorry if I'm not reading the chat, like, super commonly. I'm trying. Give me time. I think some people have left because I haven't responded to their messages, but it's not intentional. I have a lot that I'm trying to talk about, that's all. Also, yeah, I haven't really been watching a lot of shows lately. I think I kind of stopped watching stuff after One Piece for a little while. I've been meaning to get back into other stuff. I just haven't really figured out what to watch right now either. It's partially because I've been like playing a lot of games too, though. I have like some stuff I want to watch, and I don't really have any ad problems. I haven't been to many other sites. I went to Funimation to watch the One Piece dub, and then after that I just kind of haven't really watched anything for a while, and I could jump into the Season 9 stuff and get into the post-time skip stuff for One Piece, but I would really rather not go through all that and then feel the depression of sitting there waiting on Season 10 to get dubbed, because it could take forever and God knows how long, since there's like no update on it, so I'm not continuing with it until I know there's more episodes coming. I have a lot of stuff I've been, like, thinking about. I mentioned before I was thinking about checking out that Dr. Stone show, and I saw there's, like, a Devil May Cry anime, and I want to look at that at some point and see how that is. I don't know if it's any good or not. The last thing I've been meaning to watch, I actually, like, checked up on just a little while ago, and I was actually, like, you know how there's that new game, that Dragon Ball Kakarot game that came out? Well, I've actually been meaning to rewatch Dragon Ball anyway and like get into Super at some point, and that'd get me like actually invested in watching it again. Hold on a second, is the chat still good? Just have to check. Not really been any messages for a while. But yeah, I've been I didn't get into Super initially, but I think now I could probably get into it because I have a lot of other shows I've been watching anyway. So, yeah, I got my hype for Dragon Ball back a little bit after seeing that game and seeing that stuff, even if it is just like mostly the anime adapted into a game. I actually looked around and tried to find like where I could watch Dragon Ball Z Kayak, because I checked on Funimation's website, and for whatever reason, Funimation doesn't have the episodes up anymore. I haven't checked if there's actually, like, any episodes of Super up on there, which there probably are. I need to find a place for watching Dragon Ball as well. Not Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super, but the prequel show about Kid Goku. I thought about starting with, like the prequel, and then when I, like, thought about it more, I was just like, yeah, no, I'm gonna just go with Dragon Ball Z Kai first, because that way I watch it the same order I did when I was a kid, and I'm seeing all these episodes the way they were released originally, so I think I'll do that again. I only watch Funimation when there's like a show I really want to watch dubbed, and that's not always the case. Like, I don't know, it depends. Some shows I'm down to watch dubbed, other shows I like to watch subbed, and I only use Funimation for One Piece right now. And found a way to get premium for life. That's interesting. I haven't really subbed to any anime sites. I always just use other sites. I used to use that Kiss anime site, but I'd stopped using it once they started putting up that stupid fucking ban for using, like, ad blockers of any type. And though I heard you can bypass that pretty easy too, so I don't know. I'm gonna need to find another site soon, I guess. Hey, C's, welcome to stream. Good to see you. Especially considering I have a feeling, I don't know when, but I have a good feeling we're gonna see a Stone Ocean anime, like, relatively soon. Like, it makes way too much sense that another JoJo part's gonna be announced soon. And while they could take their time with it, like, I don't know, something tells me that part 6 isn't gonna get the same loving, slow pace they took to make sure everything was perfect that they did with Golden Wind. I can't see that happening. Mob Psycho 3. I actually remember watching both the seasons of Mob Psycho and I actually liked it a lot. I checked on, like, the information and I actually... Apparently, like, there's may not be enough content left in the manga to actually adapt into a third season, although maybe... I think they mentioned that they were considering, like, trying to bring in, like, some new content for the anime to adapt into a third season. If I'm being really honest, I want to see more One Punch Man as well, but I feel like they need to redeem themselves after last season. It wasn't bad, but One Punch Man Season 2 was kinda not hype compared to the first season. The first season was fucking incredible, and I loved it, and then Season 2 was kind of slow-paced and not as good, in my opinion. It was still interesting, but it just didn't have the same impact. Everything about Season 1 was fucking crazy and fun to watch. Especially that ending fight. I really want to see that again out of One Punch Man. Apparently, the guys who were initially, like adapting the anime the first time were busy. Basically, there was Madhouse who had made the first season, and they couldn't contract Madhouse again for season 2, and that's part of why there was a problem with it. I hope they get them back, though. Madhouse knows how to make a really good quality anime, though. Albeit there's some... If you guys have watched any of their shows, Madhouse makes some creepy shit, I'm not gonna lie. Like, some of the stuff I've seen them adapted is, like, really fucking gory and gruesome. Ugh. Wish I could remember... There was one that was really weird I remember seeing a few years ago, like, by them, and it was about some school in particular, and, like, there was this weird curse that was going on in the school, and basically, as long as this curse was going on, like... I don't remember if it was, like, every day or, like, a week or what, but every... people would keep dying one by one until this curse was broken. Like, one person was like a ghost in the classroom and nobody knew who it was. Like, their memory was, like, basically wiped, and basically, until the ghost was gotten rid of, the curse would keep happening. It was like a different person every time, too. I don't remember the name of it. It was really interesting, but it was fucking kind of morbid and creepy. One of the more interesting anime I've seen, though. Rabid... Wait, is that the name of the show? Rabid One Day? I'm not sure. I've been meaning to set up a thing for Discord. Oh, you mean Rabid, I think. Yeah, actually. I've been intending to for a while. I've actually looked into, like, some stuff earlier, and found out of like not being kept up to date that Rabbit got closed down. I didn't realize it. I was like actually shocked when I looked. Apparently, when I looked it up, there was some alternative thing that popped up instead called like Cast or something. It was like something you download to your computer and like stream your screen from, which isn't really what I was looking for. There's some alternatives, but I haven't really done enough research on what the alternatives are yet to like actually decide on anything I can use yet. Apparently, like an old one I used to watch was like a show that was called, or not show, excuse me, a site was called like Watch Together, and I remember being really good, but it apparently only does like YouTube and like Facebook, Twitter stuff, and I think it actually may not support as many websites as I thought it did, so not really going to work. I'm surprised to find out that was still up. I used that before I switched over to Rabbit. Going to the eye doctor on Monday? Sounds like that'll be fun. If you don't have any problems like your eyes or anything, that would suck. I know how much that is, at least not that long ago. I guess like a little bit early, or not early, I guess, well, near the end of the last year, I got like something stuck on my eyes, I think, and like my eye was like really twitchy and painful for a while until I went to the doctor and got it checked out to get like some eye drops. It was miserable. I couldn't sleep well until I got it resolved. Ugh, I'm not really a big fan of going out for doctor's appointments, but I mean, sometimes you kind of have to. Let me see. During the Escapist 1 and 2, Warzone, Tron 1. I know what. Oh, you're talking about different games. I read that wrong for a second. Yeah, I've saw those Escapist games. I think they're the games where you play as like a prisoner and escape from a jail. Yeah, that one, that's interesting looking. I haven't really checked it out. I think I watched it from like Markiplier or something back in the day, and also watched like a few streams of it. It was neat looking, and I was considering checking it out and never did. I think it was around the same time when I was playing Far Cry 5 or something, and probably why is I got really distracted with that game. I have a lot of PC games I'd like to sit down and stream in the future. Don't know exactly how many. Also, since we brought up the Escapists, though, that actually reminds me, there's like quite a few really dumb games out there that are like really funny that involve prison. Not like a huge amount of them, but just like really interesting. The big one that everybody knows about, at least most of you guys probably heard of, is by M. Dickey. If you haven't heard of him, you can look him up, but he makes these really dumb, really bad games. They're pretty funny, though, and one of his most famous games is a game called Hard Time. It's really fucking funny and really good. It's really stupid, though. Basically, you play as like a prisoner who's gone to jail and you're trying to like serve out your sentence. You can like make like pacts with like other prisoners and like try to like strike deals with the like wardens to try and get out. There's also a lot of fighting in the game. It's like probably the main thing you see in the game. You have like these stats, you even get to customize your character. It's really weird and really dumb, but it's really fun to play. If you've never heard of it, I do recommend like checking it out. It's worth the messing around with for a little while. It's completely free too, so you don't have to pay anything for it. Just have to look up Hard Time by M. Dickey. It's really good. I think I want to stream it sometime. It's dumb as hell. Ugh. Oh shit, it happened! Holy shit, I didn't even notice it! Oh, that's so early, too! In the stream, that is. Holy fuck, that wasn't even 20 minutes! Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh my god. Is it big pics, though? Yes, it is! Oh my god! That's wonderful! Holy shit! Oh! That's so wonderful! Oh my god! That couldn't have asked for a nicer way for this to happen. That's like the fastest one in terms of like me turning the stream on. I'm not saying it's the fastest shiny, because I've gone through like 600-ish birds already, but I mean, that was impressive and good. Oh, thank you, God, for that one. Yeah, he's gorgeous. I love him. Also, hi there, Small Wolf. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Nintendo 3DS. Yeah. I picked up Pokemon Ultra Sun at Walmart not that long ago for, like, transfer purposes, so I don't know what you could get. I should have looked for prices, like, elsewhere. I thought I saw, like, a $20 price, and then when I went to check it out, it was, like, $35, so got a little ripped off, but I don't care too much. I guess I'd say shop online a little bit before you decide on something, but I think Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are the easiest ones to get, and they have, like, virtual console compatibility if you want to, like, send anything from there. Either Lolly, I don't know how you say that. I don't know how you say that name. Sorry if I mispronounced it, though. Is my lol? I don't know. Let's save this sweet-looking little Rookidee. Oh my god. I did say hello. Please stop spamming the chat. You're not exactly being very polite, or you're not really making yourself look good spamming either, so please stop. Let's see. Maybe I'll leave it in my party and put the others away first. I'm not sure where to go from here right now. I didn't expect this would happen. Okay, you know, I not only said hi to you, but you took an attitude with me. You can sit out and time out. If you're really sorry, then yeah, it's fine. You can come back and chat after a little bit, but that was kind of completely uncalled for. Okay, let's see. I guess let's go after another thing while we're at it. Not gonna try and get it tonight because it's gonna be too difficult, but we can see if we can maybe space out for like 100 eggs or not. You're in between getting black and white. Black and white's got a lot of decent stuff that you might be good getting, although there's one major problem with that, and that's if you get black and white, there's no way to access the dream world for like the hidden abilities, where there's a lot of stuff you're gonna want there. Hi Zachary, welcome stream, good to see you. But yeah, that's the biggest downside to getting it. They're pretty good games, but that would be like a big reason for getting it, would be getting some of the Pokemon. I didn't even realize it before, but apparently Stunfisk was in Gen 5 originally. And also, that's where Darumaka and Darmanitan originated. Unfortunately, neither of those have their hidden ability in Black and White after the Dream World shut down, so not really best way to go for it. Apparently, you can get a Stunfisk in Ultra Sun and Moon, so I mean, I might use my copy of Ultra Sun to look for one and try to get Sandvale Stunfisk off of that. Alright, anybody know, like, the best way to handle, what should I say, like, the best way to handle, like, checking IVs? Because I don't have going to be far enough in the game that I can actually do it properly. I was willing to, like, try to get a 6 IV Squirtle for breeding purposes, and that's going to be my last shiny hunt that I want to do. I can't do the fossils right now. I'm not prepared to start the fossils yet, so Squirtle's like the next option and where I need to go, I think. I'm just not sure how to set this up yet. Okay, you're going to go in the boxes, little buddy. Happy to have you, but I want to make sure I focus on what I want to do here. Let's see. We're going to need Squirtle. I think Ditto's already in the daycare. I've got hidden ability from, like, I got this one out of Pokemon Home. If you aren't already aware, you can use mobile Pokemon Home and get a Kanto starter, and it comes with a hidden ability on it, so I did that and went ahead and got this little fella. Actually, you know, the biggest problem I have here is I don't have a 6 IV Ditto, actually. If I had a 6 IV Ditto, I could do this easier. If anybody's got, like, a Ditto with, like, good IVs they're willing to donate, then please help me out here. If not, it's okay. I'm just asking. I can trade something for it. I'm not going to trade a shiny, but If I can get a Ditto with good IVs for breeding, then I can start this properly. Because even though I don't have this set up perfectly right now, I could go in Pokemon Home and turn it on and turn it off long enough to like get the subscription for like a month going, and then I can get access to the judge feature. Actually, hold on a second. What nature does a Squirtle have? We need to get a modest nature Squirtle. You got a shiny 6 IV Ditto. I don't want to ask you to give it to me. I mean, I could give you something for it in return if you want, but I mean, I would appreciate if I could at least borrow it to try and get a 6 IV Squirtle off of this. Whoops, I got distracted. I was meaning to look at his stuff here, like I said. He has, what does it say? Quiet nature, so he's not got the right nature. Okay. So, before we even worry about that, we shouldn't be focused on IVs yet. I think our first goal needs to be breed the fuck out of the Squirtle until we end up getting our modest Squirtle. And then once we get modest Squirtle, I'll get an Everstone for it. Okay, hold on a second. Let me think. This is actually completely unplanned, so I have to have this, like, actually thought about for just a moment or two. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I was gonna make box space. Okay, let me see here. I think I took my Rookidee into my shiny box already, didn't I? Let me see. Yeah, it's there. Okay. It's over safe where it should be, then. Okay. I mean, I guess I could do that. Give me a little bit, actually. We're gonna go ahead and get the Pokemon Home stuff out of the way. Let's get launched. I'm gonna make sure everything's saved the way I want it. Probably gonna have to turn the screen off if I have to end up using my debit card so I can enter the information. Hopefully I don't have to. I might have some eShop funds left over. I need to get that IV checker enabled. And also the fact that I'm going to be transferring stuff anyway, so I mean, might as well go ahead and pay the monthly premium for 1 month. This is actually good, though, because while I'm here, I can go ahead and do mass release. I've been doing a lot with this, but not really, like, a huge amount. It's like GTS stuff and, like, trying to mess around with my organization. I haven't really brought over, like, a ton of Pokemon. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna kick this little guy into the boxes somewhere. We need to get this sorted before we try to figure this out. Whatever, don't care. I've got like 1 billion Meltan, take it. I need the basic box empty to do this, don't I? At least I think I do. Let me see. Maybe I'm misremembering. It's been a little while since I've tried this. Wait. I think I remember what I'm doing now. Let's see. Which button ZR? It's a little different from the normal boxes. Oh, good. Okay, you don't have to move them into your basic boxes. I didn't remember. This is actually extremely helpful, though. That is so much better. It was such a shame this wasn't in the base game, because it really should have been. This is really useful, though. Can I not shift boxes while I'm at it? Alright, there we go. Oh, that is so good! Thank God! I'm honestly gonna say I don't really like this as a storage platform too much. I hate the idea of, like, bringing my Pokemon over here and then just trapping them in here forever. This is not a great, appealing idea to me. I'd rather keep my Pokemon where I can have them and use them in a game, honestly. God, that sound effect is kind of weird. It sounds like I'm hearing a Thanos snap or something every time I do it. Not that it matters, though. These guys would not get any good use anyway. Let's see here. Okay, that's right. Yeah, we're going to have quite a bit of good box space now. 4 boxes for Squirtles is plenty. Nearly done. Sorry this is taking so long. Gonna have to probably go check on how to pay this right now. Wait, what do you mean I can't release anymore? Only release it when they're... How the fuck does that even matter? Why is there a point to that? Okay, fine. What if I reset the game? Will it let me release the rest of them? Yes, I don't care. It's a Meltan, for God's sake. Save it. They're, like, extremely common. Hi there, Panda Steve, Minecraft. It depends. If you got anything, like, helpful, like a 6 IV Ditto, I'm actually looking to get one right now. If not, I mean, it's whatever. I'm not really looking to do a lot of trading at the moment. Okay, let's see. Under options, or do I have to do what's prompting when I go to 3DS transfer? Or, wait, let me see. Oh, there we go. 1 month. Okay, right. I'm gonna go ahead and get my 1 month plan. See if I have any leftover funds to spend. How much does this cost again? Like $3.50 or something? Not exactly super pricey. And I'm not really looking to trade for any shinies right now. I'm really just looking to get a good breeding Ditto. Would get a 6 IV on my alt profile and like start up like a profile. Oop, actually, you know, I don't really know why. I'm going to change that probably now. Whatever. I'll change it off stream. It's not going to matter. I'm going to just change and like blank this, but yeah. Didn't really intend to get my password here. Let me black the screen for a second. Okay, there we go. It's $2.99. Okay. Let's see. How much do I have on my account? Available funds, $1.13. What about my points here? 292. What did it say again? For the price? Let me go back a minute. 299. Okay, so I nearly have enough out of gold points. Surely this is right. At least I think it is. Let's see if that'll cover it or not. How much do I need? Is it not? It is not telling me a total here. I guess I can subtract it though. Let me get a calculator out. I'm just doing this so I can get this over with. I'm not exactly the fastest at math, so bear with me. Plus 24. Whoops, I did something wrong. 1 second. I don't think I... Oh, I see what I did wrong. Somehow I got 24. Oh, 0.24. That's why. Says 323, and let's subtract the $1.13 from this. $2.10, meaning 210? Let me see. Wait, am I not in... I'd have to read this? Okay, never mind. I'll say I don't know why I wasn't accepting. There we go. Sorry about that. That just took a little longer than I wanted to. Just needed to get that done. Alright. Where's the judge function at anyway? Should have extra box space too. You guys still here? Just checking since I haven't been any messages in a little while. I'm only like wondering because I'm trying to make sure I'm like getting through this quickly enough. Okay, how do I judge a Pokemon stats? Check summary. Judge, where is Judge at? There's base points. Oh, why? Okay, so I can see its stats here, so it tells me about these. What about my... Oh, right, Masuda Ditto's over in the daycare. Same with Squirtle. Is there anything else I need to... I guess I can pull them out for a second and look at their stats. Give me a little bit. This is going to take a little time to juggle all this together, but we're going to get this the way we want it. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, we need to do this before we move along. Get it out of the way now. There we go. One thing I do like about this, though, I'll say, is that I really do like how you can see your shinies straight from the boxes. I wish that was in the main games. It's a nice little feature. Shame it's just here. Okay, there we go. Oh, good. I'm glad. Still watching and waiting. Hoping it wasn't too uninteresting. It's just the fact that it takes a little while to get done with all this stuff. Okay. Now that I've done that, back into Shield. We'll put these guys in a relatively empty box to check both their IVs. Probably not necessary, but I'm doing this just to find out. What's the best way to handle these kind of situations anyway? Like, breed Squirtle, and then, like, after I get done breeding, like, a box full, check all the IV on the Squirtle? I don't know what the common way to get good IVs is. It's really just the 6 IV Squirtle we should be focused on right now. See, boxes. Which one's got less than anything else? We'll just put it in one of the ones we emptied. There we go. Yeah, give me back my Pokemon, please. Thank you. Things I don't normally give a shit about making competitive, capable Pokemon, but in this scenario, I actually want my Squirtle strong since I'm going to be attempting to solo Leon with it, so it has to be ready to be tough. So that means I'm trying to produce a top-tier offspring for Squirtle. That way, when I get a shiny, it will undoubtedly have really good stats. If it doesn't have 6 IVs, hopefully 5, and definitely want to get my hands on good nature and EV train it too. Nice, another Mr. Mime. That's pretty good, honestly. I haven't really done like any hunting of like any of like the same Pokemon so far, aside from like considering like the alternate forms. That's a different matter altogether. Sure, that'll be fun though when I get to it. I'd probably consider doing it with Slowpoke. Like I got Shining Slowpoke and Let's Go. I'd probably consider getting Slowpoke again and Shield if it is possible to bring your Kanto Slowpoke over, but for some reason he's not allowed in the game yet. I guess they have to update the Pokédex first. Okay. Right. Summary. And Judge. He has 3 best IVs, so he's not good enough for breeding. Really? Oh, it's not terrible, but it's not good either. What about the Squirtle, though? Only decent, nothing really good. That's not great. I might actually have to go after a Galarian Mr. Mime at some point. I actually would like to get my hands on Mr. Rhyme Shine, even though it's not like the most amazing looking one. It's still pretty good. Like, I remember it looking nice, and I like Mr. Rhyme as a Pokemon. Alright, there we go. We did that. Alright, if you want to do like, if you want to do like you said, you want to do like a battle, then sure. I don't really want to do things super unfair, so I'll bring like, if you're gonna bring one Pokemon, I'll just bring like two or something. I would do just one, but I don't think any of my Pokemon are quite ready for that. It's up to you though. If you don't want to do a Pokemon battle, then that's fine too, I guess. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to set these guys back in and try to get my hands on a Squirtle with a modest nature. Alright, and let's see, I guess we will put in some junk Pokemon, or we'll do our shinies or something and put them in the slots. These are guys I got from like Gmax raids off of like streams, except for the Lapras. I actually found the Lapras all on my own, like joining like a random raid, but I'm gonna put these guys in my party while I collect eggs. Wait until the box is sufficiently full to hatch them. Alright, go, that's all good. Alright, I'm ready whenever, so let me just turn my Wycom back on. Okay, I'm all good. I'm gonna set up my team. I don't know if this, like, auto sets them to level 50, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, let me see. I want to select Pokemon I know I'm gonna like and want to use here. I might try some of my shinies in battle, I don't know. What's this thing set up again? Do I have any moves attached to it already? It's not even one of my main shinies, but it's not really something I'd say no to using. Let me see. What about this thing? Oh, it's the wrong one. I was thinking about my Gmax one I got. Where is that at? I should have it somewhere nearby. There we go. Moveset. Thunderbolt. How good is Venoshock? I'm just gonna look at the moves for a moment or two. 65. This'll work. I don't mind. I'm gonna do 2 Pokemon anyway for this dude. 2 on 1 doesn't sound too bad for none that aren't properly trained. In that case, we'll do this and bring these guys back over here for the meantime. Him here. And then the moment. Take you out, and I'm gonna leave you in this box over here. Okay, I think I'm pretty much ready aside from getting my Darmanitan where I want it. That'll do. Sorry, I'm not the best at this. I'm just a little bit on the slow side. I think we're all good now. Just gonna save my game here. Don't know why I want to, but still. I don't think I've added you yet, so I need to get your friend code, I guess, so whenever you're ready. Or actually, I guess we can use... Yeah, actually, we might be able to just use a code then, not actually have to do that. That's right, I think you might be able to just, like, do a link battle code. Okay. Let's see. Single battle, I guess. Yeah. Oops, not like that, though. I was meaning to set a code up. 1 second. Bless, okay. Wait, hold on a sec. What's a multi-battle? I want to see what this says. 4-player battle, 2 trainers to a side. That's interesting. Maybe on a future stream. Okay, let's see. This is one I use every now and then. I'm sure it's probably empty at 2407. It's just a stupid code I came up with, like an easy thing to remember. It was something that was like memorized by like a dumb slogan like something you'd... Wait, is it searching now? I'm not really sure. Doesn't say it's basically like a store, like one of those places that advertises having 24/7. That was the easiest way I could think of to represent it. Now what? Confirm? Okay, that's why it didn't work. I did something wrong there, my bad. Okay. I'm ready whenever. Just bike around and wait on my Squirtles in the meantime. I haven't done any types of online battles in this game yet, so I may screw this up. I'm not exactly good with competitive Pokemon. Once I get to the point where I'm actually, like, done with, like, the main game and actually start doing stuff properly, I might actually make sure I sit down and, like, EV train all my stuff and do some actual proper battles and get my teams ready, so, yeah. Make sure I get things set up the way I want it. Participating team. Okay, how do I, let's see, look through here. Yeah. Choose your music too, huh? Let me see. Can I look at everything, even the ones I don't have already? No, it doesn't let me go through everything. Okay, then. We'll do this one. There we go. Music in this game is honestly one of the high points for me. It's pretty good. I don't even care which one I start with, to be honest. Not really a big deal. I'm just like testing stuff, really. Messing around. Plus, I'm like get to see how my Darmanitan works here. Huh. I think it's like the standard rules, so I guess you can use two Pokemon in the same... Although it's a Mr. Mime, Mr. Rhyme. Thought for a second I was reading like a Kanto Mr. Mime alongside one from Galar. Nice. Looks really pretty shiny. Oh, we can just Dynamax right away. Alright, sure, why not? Oh, gosh. Even though it was my shortest shiny hunt, I absolutely love my Darmanitan. She's so beautiful. I didn't expect to get her so quickly. One of my favorites, too. Probably gonna get to see this big, goofy snowman, too, I'd assume. Yeah, Mr. Mime, Mr. Rhyme look pretty good. Although I don't like Mr. Mime's Galarian form a lot, but whatever. Damn, that does a lot of damage. I guess we're technically on equal footing, though, since this is like a brand new Mr. Mime. I'm sure the Mr. Rhyme is more prepared, though. At least more prepared than my stuff is. Mine's just been, like, barely trained a little bit for story purposes. Nice, that looks really pretty. Like it. Seen it before, I've never seen it on screen like this, like in game. Oh shit, Dynamax. Alright, here goes. Who's got the better Dynamax? I don't know, something about this thing's typing, I just love it. I love the idea of a fire-ice type. I'm sure there's probably something else I'm forgetting about that's got a typing like that, but the Zen mode thing is just too cool. Wow, that's a meaty Max Flare. Even though I don't like it a whole lot, I gotta admit, there is definitely something cool about the way Dynamax looks in battle. Like, seeing the effects, mainly, but still. Let's say Max Knuckle is super effective? I didn't realize that. Oh, congrats, you stalled out my turn. That's okay, I don't mind. Let's see. Need to think this over. My other Pokemon again? Yeah, screw it. U-turn. I'm not gonna throw my Darmanitan's laugh away. Oh, actually, that was enough to kill? Okay, well, I didn't expect that. Good game. Galarian Darmanitan is just fun and really strong. Plus, that fire tapping is really good. I enjoyed that, though. Wouldn't mind doing a real battle later on, just whenever I'm finally able to get the point where I've actually got enough time for my team. Alright, now we can do the trade. You did end pretty good. I mean, Galarian Darmanitan did have an advantage there, being the fact that it's part fire, so getting fire type moves gave it a pretty easy way to start beating on ice Pokemon, but you did pretty good, all things considered. Oh, I don't even have the fire type unless I go into Zen mode, but it still does a ton of damage. Okay, I guess now we just do a trade code. I'll do the same code. I don't know what to trade you. I mean, I can give whatever. I guess I'll give the Squirtle that I've just got in an egg. If it's hatched shiny, you can have it, and that's fine. It'd be incredible if that was actually the case, but it was bred with the Masuda Ditto. Here, take this Squirtle egg, why not? I don't know what else to hand over at the moment. Appreciate this. Oh, is this a Japanese one? This is cool. This is really helpful. Yeah, that's really nice. Also, that's an impressive shiny to get from a trade. I appreciate the Ditto. I'll put this thing to good use, I promise. Won't be disappointed with it. Be using it for some very, very useful Pokemon in the future, I'm sure. Where's the place you go get a Destiny Knot at? Whoops. I'm doing this the wrong way. Okay. I'm just gonna double check its stats. I'm sure it's a 6 IV, but I just want to see the bests on the screen when I look in Pokemon Home. I need a Destiny Knot. I don't remember what store it was. One of them, there's a few BP stores. I need to go buy one. Let's see. What's it to say about Destiny Knots? Not telling me the right shop. It says I have to go to the post game, but I know I've seen a Destiny Knot in a different store. I don't remember which one, though. Whatever, I'm just gonna look at the Ditto first. And I forgot to put it in the box. Did I? Or wait, yeah, I definitely did. Just my fucking luck that I'd make a dumb mistake and forget to attach it to a box first. Give me a second. We need to figure out where... Wow, I am scatterbrained right now, but I guess it's because I'm used to clicking the first icon on the Switch menu, and Pokemon Home was there. Okay, it's in Hammerlock. That's what I thought, but I wasn't certain about that, and I had to verify. Yeah, I am a goofball sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's go down to Hammerlock and go get ourselves a Destiny Knot and put our Ditto away. That way we can actually do this. In the meantime, I'll go ahead and grab that Squirtle out of here. Thank you. I guess we'll do stream until we get a 6 IV Squirtle. Not really caring about getting a shiny one necessarily, but I feel like me going through and like placing a bunch of Squirtles in here and getting a perfect IV for breeding is probably fine. If we do that, then the question is, do I change my stuff up, or do I do my initial plan and go through with getting the fossils first? Hi there, Alfie Plays. Welcome to stream. Good to see you. Got our shiny Rookidee earlier. Now we're doing some other stuff. Trying to prepare for a big shiny hunt later. Yeah, actually, I do need time to set up for getting the fossils ready. I have to get my second game running, so maybe we'll do Squirtle next. I don't know. Got a new uniform? Okay, that's cool. First time I've seen that. Let's see. Destiny Knot. Need to get an ability capsule too, but I think those are actually in Battle Tower and post game, so can't really buy it yet. Alright, move you over to my box. Wait, I need this to be easy to find. I didn't think about that. Over here. That works. There we go. Nice. I haven't actually got more than just one. In fact, I don't even have any duplicates yet, although I have a bunch of eggs to hatch. I mean, there's possibility I could have a second Rookidee and an egg somewhere. Haven't really had the urge to go through and hatch more of them just yet, though, and actually check them, because I want to focus on other things. Since I got my first one, it had hidden ability. I must have some pretty decent luck with this, though, considering... Oh, I was going to fly over to the nursery, actually. About to boot home back up, but I'm just going to go back to the nursery really fast. Yeah, I've had decent luck with my breeding shiny hunts, because both of my Pokemon that I've gone for with, like, hidden ability have both had hidden ability on them when I was trying to get them, like... I haven't had any bad luck there. I've gotten lucky enough that both my... Darmanitan I wanted, and also my Rookidee I got had the right ability. Okay, right, let's check Pokemon Home now, like I said I was going to do. From here on out, this is going to be a really different stream for me, not like super different, but I mean, I'm not used to doing breeding like this before, so this is a first trying to get a proper competitive mon ready like this. I could have brought, like, a Squirtle over that's got, like, 4 IVs guaranteed from Let's Go, but the thing about doing that is if I brought a Squirtle from Let's Go, I couldn't get hidden ability, at least the way I want it, so... yeah. Okay, right, check summary. Oh, yeah, that's good. Thank you. I appreciate that, though. I really do. That's perfect IVs. That's exactly what I need for breeding. Actually, wait a second, though. Wait a second. How do I know if it's been bottle capped or not? I didn't even think about that. Fuck. Is there a way to check for bottle caps? Let me Google and see if there's a way to look. So, let's see. Does Stat Checker show bottle caps? Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. I don't see any way to tell for sure. It's not bottle capped? Alright, I'm gonna trust you. I don't know for sure. And I'm not blaming you if it is, because I feel like, since you said you got this out of a trade, it's entirely possible that some guy could have, like, bottle capped it and claimed it was 6 IV, so... it's just the way people are. I'm gonna pray to God this thing's offspring actually come out with IVs that they need to. I'm not saying it's going to work out first time and work out perfectly. I know you don't get it easily, but I'm hoping this thing is actually not set up with bottle caps and not going to just give me really garbage IVs. Alright, let's just hatch the eggs we've got, and then that way... once I get these guys, and I'm already holding hatch, we'll just get our Pokemon back the way we had it and, like, start doing a box of 30 at a time, and we'll check each group of 30 Squirtles and see if we can see how many good IVs they've got. Oh, actually, we need to pull them back up, so... Ditto should go in a separated box with the other Ditto taking its place, though. Or it can stay in the box we had open, maybe. Let's see. For the meantime, yeah, you two go back in the shiny box. Okay, let me see. This is a little bit messy. I just get everything prepared as best as I can. Make sure this is the one that I... Okay, that's the wrong Ditto for this purpose. And then I guess we'll draw out a few G-Max shinies again, like I said. Just need to figure this out. Best is Hyper Trained. Oh, okay, I didn't know about that. That's something that's first I've heard of. I only have like experience of this kind of area in Let's Go, so I was uncertain what to expect. Appreciate the advice though. I didn't need to find out. Also, yeah, I managed to grab Shiny Mask. Thanks for asking. I appreciate. Hey, do you want to know about that? Actually, I'm happy I did. It took a long time, a lot longer than Rookidee did. I'll be honest, but at least we got it. Well, this has turned out to be all right. My shiny luck's not that bad right now. It's not great, but I mean, I've got Slowpoke decent amount, probably about what the odds would be. I think Rookidee came out slightly under odds, and my Darumaka came out way under odds at only like 200 eggs, so those three got pretty decent results. Applin, oh, that was painful with like 5,000 something encounters, and Scorbunny took like 1,300. I think I'd clocked in around 3,500 or something for my stuff when I was doing my app. Or should not saying my mask, excuse me, sorry. I think I said Athlon was like 5,000 something, but yeah, your mask was like 3,000 something. So I've had a bit of a mixed bag when it comes to shiny experience. Like, some of it's been good, some of it's been really not great. Okay, I'm gonna stick these guys in... Actually, you know, I was gonna stick them in the box and maybe hold on to them, but I think my answer should be to release them because Destiny Knot hasn't been applied yet, meaning they're not gonna have good stats. The one thing they might be worth keeping for is they have the right nature. Docile. Nope, you're not worth it. What about you? Impish. Nope, okay. Is there a way to force the right nature to roll any quicker, or is it just pure luck? I'm only asking because I need a modest Squirtle to, like, set this up the way I really want it. Oh, this thing has an HA, too, and everything. Pretty nice, honestly. 6 IV. Even got a hidden ability. Huh, looks like it came from another game. Not sure what that's supposed to be there at the bottom. Okay, right. Release this thing. Okay, I think I know what to do here, if I'm not mistaken. So, I take my Squirtle I've got here, Rain Dish, and I'm gonna just leave him in the way he is until we got a perfect offspring for nature. But I need to find my Destiny Knot now. Let's see, where's that at? There we go. Okay, give to Ditto. And should be set for the breeding now. Alright, later, Alfie Plays. Thanks for watching, I appreciate it. Sucks he can't hang out longer, but I understand. It is a little bit late. I didn't intend to start this late. Stream today has been a little different than I thought it would be, too. Okay, stick these guys back in the daycare. To be honest, I'm kind of glad they got rid of the daycare system. It's not the best, like, having... Wait a second, I want to double check this guy again. I know he's fine. I think it said it had 6 IV, and it's got the Masuda setup, so it's actually a perfect Ditto for breeding. Just wanted to make sure everything's the way I wanted it, though. Oh, I didn't check my setup for some reason. I was trying to take the held item, too, and yes, it's got Destiny Yacht. Alright, we're all good, then. Leave him in there. I have to move my Ditto here. Right, so our goal will be easy to understand. I'm going to keep this box as the one I use. I think that'll be easy to recognize. We'll do 25. So this thing over is 26, I think. Or, no, we'll do 24 then. Yeah. And gonna fill up these boxes full of eggs and keep these the Squirtle box, hatch all the Squirtle and then IV check the Squirtles. Seems like the easiest way to handle this. Now you guys are gonna be back in the party while I fill up my eggs. There we go. Alright, we should get some music for this in a second. Gotta decide on what I want. I think it's only fitting to change the music. Do JoJo music first, I think. You guys are welcome to do song requests if you want, though. Wait, mute it? I was making sure because I don't. Sounds like it might be still playing a little bit. No? Okay. Double checking. Right. You guys want to request something? Actually, I'd be willing to play other music first. I'm just asking. If not, I'm going to my default, though, and doing JoJo openings, at least one or two of them, and then I'm going to find some other stuff. Do Fighting Gold first, because that's one of my favorites. There's a lot of shows I really love that I could talk about, although none that I've watched really recently, unfortunately. Just One Piece. Let's see. Fighting Gold. Cool. Oops, I didn't have my music prepared at all. This is going to take a second or two. There we go. Of course, I have to wait on ads. It's just YouTube for you. Sorry about that. Of course, it's fucking 2 ads. I know it said 2. God, I love JoJo. Really good show, honestly. Every part's just as good as the last one, too. Just really, really good and really fun to watch. Don't know how I'm gonna like part 6 when that comes out for the anime, but I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing it nonetheless. I've liked everything else. I mean, I feel like I'd probably enjoy it. I'm gonna try and like think on that actually, since I mentioned anime, and see if I can like recall some of the stuff I actually enjoyed that I wanted to talk about, like certain stuff that I remember being really good that I watched in the past. Most of them are like old shows that I remember though, and I say old, I mean like surprisingly really old. Like, I'm talking about like probably some of the OG Toonami shows, I think. I'm not really certain, but yeah, there was a lot of stuff I remember watching there. Really good stuff. Same reason I wanted to watch DBZ Kai again to rewatch Dragon Ball. Just want to watch it and watch how slow it was originally. Goddamn original Dragon Ball Z was too fucking long. Fucking drug its feet too much. Alright, welcome back. Tell me you're gonna evolve it. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, honestly. Especially if you want to do a living dex, or if you just like the shiny line and nothing. Yeah, I'd say do that. If I ended up getting like a second Galarian Darumaka, I'd probably keep it as a Darumaka too. So probably about how I'd handle it. If I ever get like a Pokemon that I'm like hunting with the hidden ability and I don't get the one I'm after, then yeah, I'm gonna be making sure that I'm gonna keep breeding to try and get a hidden ability until I've completed the whole line at least. Still uncertain how I feel about the Rookidee thing, because I'm happy I've got the hidden ability Rookidee, but I'm uncertain if I want to try to grab a Corviknight that's got Gmax as a shiny as well or not, especially if I get the hidden ability. But I mean, you can't use Gmax online, so I guess this Rookidee will always have a good purpose here no matter what. if I'm doing this right. I have no experience doing any type of competitive play at all. Oh, nice. If you're gonna use, if you still want to use it and you're trying to like bring it online, I'd say maybe bother to get an Eviolite for it and put it on it. I mean, probably better to set up for a different Pokemon from a different line for that purpose. But I mean, it's obviously up to you. That's what I'd do in that scenario, though, if I ended up wanting to use something like that online. Kind of makes me wonder about, like, some of these, like, different forms, how Corsola has an evolution for Galar, same with, like, Farfetch'd. I don't think it would work, but I'm wondering if maybe if you tried to apply, like, an Eviolite to a Johto Corsola or a Kanto Farfetch'd, maybe if it would actually still give it the stat boost. Probably not, though, since they don't have actual evolutions, but it wouldn't hurt to, like, see if anything happens or not. Probably just to know. I think this is the first we've had anything quite like this. I mean, you could argue there was Rhyperior, Electivire, Magmar, that kind of stuff, but those weren't like this. They weren't special new variants that had, like, these exclusive evolutions, so it's definitely unique. Okay, just a second. We'll get our next song going. Fortunately, I have to look this one up, though. Here we go. Another JoJo opening. Do one more of these, and then we're gonna do video game music, I think. Again, open to requests. Might do some Dragon Quest music. I've been playing Dragon Quest XI a lot in my spare time. I really, really like it, and would actually be down to put some music on from it. If you guys haven't ever checked it out, I would say try out the demo. Dragon Quest XI is legit one of my favorite games from last year and a really good JRPG. I've never even played Dragon Quest before it, and Dragon Quest XI hooked me. It was so good, and I am so glad I decided to, like, buy it after playing the demo. I have enjoyed that game so much. Hell, I mean, you can look at my stuff, and I think I've got like 22 parts of me playing it on stream already. Like, I am, like, really hooked to it. I don't play as many RPGs as I would like, but when I do, I tend to really get invested in them. I need to, like, sit down and, like, look at, like, a bunch of, like, older RPG from the last decade that I missed out on and see exactly what kind of stuff I haven't played over the last 10 years, because I didn't check out as much as I could. I played Undertale and Deltarune. I played Octopath, but I have, like, very little time that I give to RPGs, unfortunately. Not by intent, just the way things have gone. I tried to get into that Xenoblade 2 expansion, but I just couldn't connect with it. Which is annoying and kind of also a little bit, it bugs me out a little bit, not too much, but I like Xenoblade, like the original Xenoblade, a lot. Also really liked Xenoblade X, but I couldn't get into this like I could those two, and I didn't like the look of Xenoblade 2, like the vanilla version, very much, so I didn't really try it, so yeah, I don't know. I feel like Dragon Quest XI was like the perfect thing for me because it was basically a traditional RPG that was basic and easy to understand. It got me back into RPGs that I have to commit to learning anything complicated. It's always the best type of RPG is when you can just take your time and have everything easy and you don't have to worry about stressing out over anything. How are we doing on our egg total? Not quite 30 just yet. Hold on a sec, I'm just checking something on the messages actually. I was just reading the message about the Mr. Mime. For a second, I thought you said that was your second shiny, not second shiny Mr. Mime. That would be a crazy second shiny to get, though. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying it and hope you have it set up the way you want. I haven't really done a lot of my guys yet. I've leveled my Darmanitan, but I've been kind of like waiting to get my team together now before I do any more, before I like prepare. Especially knowing that Draco, Zolt, and Arctovish are going to be level 10, so they're going to be behind everybody else. I'm planning to just like slap everything together and like train them all together, and then when they reach level 40, they go back in the box. I have like a good idea of what I want here. I wonder how well my team would work online. Probably not great. Yeah, I know what you mean. I love my shinies, even though they're not the best in terms of stats most of the time, because I don't really put a huge amount of effort into looking into the stats. I do want the Squirtle to have good stats, but still. Okay, right, last JoJo song I'm going to be putting on here, like I said, or at least I think this will be the last one, probably. My mouse is going to stop freaking out at me and not working for some reason, that is. Okay, here we go. I've played this one on stream, but it's good. From part 4, Great Days. God, the last two parts of JoJo in particular were like absolute favorites. Part 4 is just really, really good. Whole thing they had going there with like the town and the whole serial killer. It was just a really good setup. Like they managed to make the storyline really interesting and keep you really invested in all the characters and wanting to see him get brought to justice. It's not something I want to talk about too much, but like, if you watch JoJo, you'll probably appreciate if you do watch it and get this far in it. Part 5 is even more interesting. And then the drama in that part is just, oh, that's really good. I don't know. I just like the way it was built up. I didn't like the ending of it, but still, I don't want to gush about it too much, but yeah, I love JoJo. It's a really good show. I don't know, they built things where the emotional stakes in Part 5 were incredibly high, and the story just felt really fascinating and interesting, and seeing the craziness and how fucking nuts every fight went compared to the previous parts was, like, kind of incredible. I don't want to say too much, because I feel like if I do, I'll spoil it, and this part is, like, totally worth going in as blind as possible. JoJo is just a really good show altogether. Every part's unique enough to be interesting, too. Too bad for a newcomer, it's probably really daunting. It's like 200 episodes or something. Yeah, I can sort of see that. JoJo has definitely got too many memes, although I feel like if you go down to watch JoJo, don't watch it because of memes. Watch it and, like, try to have actual investment in it and watch it for the story. It is really good and the story is interesting, and like I said, each part's different, so you don't have to keep up too much with the story. They're all connected, but they're not in the way where you have to know what the overarching story is or whatever, because there's not really any overarching story. They're all fairly different. It's really a good show. It's definitely worth watching, although, yeah, the memes are fucking overkill. I wouldn't be lying to say the memes probably turned me away from it a little bit, too. I didn't know what it was at first until I actually looked it up. I was talking about anime earlier. I never really got into that topic. I guess I can do that in just a moment. Yeah. What time is it in terms of, like... How much time I spent on stream getting these eggs? About Hour and 20 minutes. Not too bad. I guess we'll do like 2 hours maybe. Still haven't even hatched any of these eggs yet, but I'm trying to like get a good set of IVs and a good nature. Realistically, I should probably just be going and actually checking on like what these stats are like as soon as I hatch them, but whatever. I'm not sure what the best way to do this is. I guess I'm gonna have to go through the whole box of these guys and actually try to judge each stat individually on these Squirtle. I say 02. Is that Sword Art Online too? I haven't actually watched that show, but I've heard from a lot of people that Sword Art Online is a pretty bad show. I don't know. I haven't really cared to pay much attention to it. I didn't really find it to keep my interest too much when I watched it. I was going to talk about older shows, but actually remembered some stuff that I was meaning to talk about anyway. Some like really good ones. Give me a second though. Okay, we need 3 more. World Revolving. I actually played that on another stream, and it did get claimed, but it didn't actually like cause any problems. It was just like somebody claiming it, and I don't know if they like get the video incapable of embedding or not. I don't remember, so I guess I'll play it. It's not really a big deal if it loses embedding. Actually, you know, I say that, and I got my shiny this stream. I'd rather not lose the embedding if I don't have to, so I'm gonna try to be careful about that, actually. If I hadn't had any results with the shiny hunt, that'd be a different matter, but I should be careful about that, so I'm not going to be able to play it. Just stick to songs I know are safe. Here's some Smash music. I'm not gonna chance it. The originals that I played before, but I don't really know if it'd be safe to play a remix either. Rick, I don't remember his name, Rick Ebod, something like that. I don't remember to check his name. The guy who does the Undertale remixes claimed that even though I'm pretty sure he wasn't the one who did that, because it was claimed for a fucking remix, and I played the original version. I could have probably tried to file like a dispute, but I didn't want to start something over something so minor, so I didn't really bother to try. I'm not sure what we're going to stream tomorrow. Do we do more Pokemon or do we do another game? I haven't really thought about that too much. I didn't think about whether I'd get the Rookidee tonight because I didn't expect it to happen, honestly. It was just a shock. Okay, we got our eggs. I guess I'll keep collecting more eggs in the meantime, then. I'll save after I move these guys into another box. Now it's just a matter of hatching all 30 Squirtle. This is going to be an interesting session because the fact the rest of this stream is now dedicated to me like pushing more Squirtle eggs and more Squirtle hatches to try and get IVs here. I have never done this before, so it's all super strange and different to me. Got until all 30 of these guys hatch. I guess I can take them away if I get to like 60 eggs and then just worry about getting more later. Damn, she's filling up the eggs quickly. I'm not really prepared to let these bleed into the Rookidee eggs, though. After I get done with this, my idea is to like basically put them all together in one box and have them. I put them all. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that I was putting most of these guys where I could get them easy and like have like everything holding fossils and ready so that I can make sure I can like prepare for my fossil shiny hunt. Maybe I should do that before I do Squirtle after all. That way I can go after getting the fossils out of my inventory. I haven't really thought about that. I guess we'll figure it out. I'm probably going to stream Pokemon again tomorrow, more than likely, and either start on Squirtle or Fossils 1. What are you doing? Ocean Man. That's the name of the song, though. Wait, what is it? You say you got a suggestion? I'm down to hear what it is. I need to figure out a good way to handle my organization for the Squirtles, make this easy on me, though, to do my stat checking and whatnot. I just realized something and I should have remembered. This isn't going to be as easy as get my hands on the right nature and get the right IVs either. I have to get a Squirtle. First, I have to come up with a Squirtle that has Modest and Rain Dish, but I also have to be paying attention for good IVs. Get... also, like... You have to get good IVs, but I also need to get Modest Nature and Rain Dish. This is going to be a pain in the ass. Fake type Urban Caravan. I haven't... Like I said, I'll play these. I'm going to have to be careful, though, if these get claimed. I guess I can always take it off of the VOD later. It's not always very easy to get it fixed, though. I'm just a little bit worried about having to get any problems with this after I got a shiny this stream, and I don't really want to have to go through the trouble of fixing it up just so I can have it displayed. I actually like this Rookidee a lot. I'm happy I got the shiny this quick. How many more do we have in my party? Okay, good, we got them all. Any Modest Squirtles here? Relaxed. I think maybe I should stop worrying about the IVs first and worry purely about getting a Modest Squirtle. That should be my goal, is to get that and then release the ones that don't have the right nature, and then when I come up with the Modest Squirtle, I can start breeding its offspring, since I'll be Everstoning it. Mild nature, of course. Wait a second. Would these guys be easier to check in home? I'm not actually sure. I didn't think this completely through, I can tell. Okay, yeah. Instead of the original plan, we're going to do what I just suggested, and we're going to go in our box and start hatching these guys 5 at a time, and basically keep going and doing this until one of our Squirtles has a Modest nature on it. Then we can start worrying about our 6 IVs. About to get more music. Just give me a second. I'm like trying to make sure this is all set up the way I want it. Okay, I'll play one of these songs. I'll play Anime Trap's suggestion first, although yeah, I hope these songs don't cause any problems. Actually, I'm going to play one other song from a different game first, and then we'll go to a requested song. I hope that's alright. There we go. Some Sonic music. Sonic music's pretty good, usually. There we go. It's a personal favorite, too. Oops, wrong thing. I need to keep it on the right box. I need to play a Sonic game on stream sometime. Doesn't matter which one, I guess, as long as it's a good one, but I've been meaning to anyway, so probably be something to consider when I'm free of all my current games. Let's see. We still have a lot more shiny hunting to do, so it'll be a while before we get done with Shield, but I've got Dragon Quest going on right now, and I started another game called AI the Somnium Files, so 2 games plus this. When those other 2 are done, I guess, I need to start another Mega Man game and finish Mega Man X3. This is one of the problems of being a streamer, is you have to have your schedule decided in advance. It's not exactly easy. You have to like make sure you know what you're doing ahead of time. It's not completely a big deal, but it's not easy to keep up with either. It's a little stressful at times, like basically when I'm like streaming, I usually will like try to basically like prepare and figure out what I want to do, like, a whole week before I do it. Basically, by the time it turns Sunday, I try to have an idea of what game is going to happen when and how I want to plan things out. It can get really crazy. And then you get crap like this where these shiny hunts take forever and don't end up going too well, and that puts a real damper in plans when that happens, because that means I have to delay my stuff because I prefer to do the shiny hunt and get it over with. It is messy. I still love streaming, but it's not fun dealing with it. Chat good, checking. There haven't been messages for a little while. Hold on a second. Actually did have a slight issue with my YouTube chat before I started earlier where it didn't load right first time I was starting, so I did like reload the page. Okay, right, let me load your song just a second. Sorry, kitty, you're not going to be getting in the room while I'm busy right now. I haven't heard this, so this should be interesting. Oh, this looks good. This is cool. Sounds odd, but I mean, I'm down to hear it. I need to hear more music, so yeah. Is this voice going through like some filter? It sounds strange. That's kind of cute. Sleeping together. Not even from the same family, I would assume, since they basically got hunted via encounter method, but it's still adorable nonetheless. It does make it sound like it's offspring, though, from like the shiny doing sleeping together as a father and son relation. Can't wait to start camping. Once I've got my whole team together, I'll be a little more liberal about that in the games. I actually want to use them. I just want to get my whole shiny setup done. Oh, this is odd. I've never heard this, though. Right, okay. Nature. Docile. Quiet. Jolly. Bold. Gentle. Relaxed is his nature. And, of course, another set of duds. Alright. Sorry, Squirtles. You guys do have an expectation to get a modest nature so we can breed in perfect blastaways. Watch, I'm gonna pop a fucking Squirtle that's shiny before I end up getting even a modest Squirtle at this rate. Or I can get 6 IV for that matter, probably, just because the fact I'm trying to set up for once, and now I'd expect that things would end with me getting a Squirtle that's less than perfect before I actually was ready. Not that it's a big deal. I'd take a less than perfect shiny Squirtle, but it would be unsurprising to get a Squirtle early while I'm sitting here trying to make it as perfect as I can get it. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. I don't like the music being too loud. It's not terribly loud, but don't like it to be like so loud that it drowns out other stuff. I don't know how it is, but it sounded a little loud on my end. God, I love music. I could listen to like this kind of stuff all day. I don't really... It's just fun hearing stuff I've never heard before and like talking about songs too. There's like a ton of different music types out there, so it's always a good topic. Anyway, we were on another topic, and I got a little distracted that I wanted to bring up, and I just forgot. Talking about anime, actually, and I was like bringing up some shows I remember. They're not super recent, though. They are a little bit on the older side. One of them I remember being really good. I think the name of it was... Let's see. I want to say it was... I'm not sure how you say it. If that's a different name I'm thinking of, is... The English translation was like called like Future Diary. It was a really weird and really interesting show. It was also a little on the creepy side, but it was really good. Some of you might have heard of it already. It was popular back when it was brand new. It was one of those shows, you guys probably heard of the yandere stereotype in anime. Basically, the fucking crazy chick that kills anybody, the guy she's got a crush on, and that was like basically one of the main characters that was, and this girl that was like that, and she was like a fucking total nutcase to say the least, and it was really interesting. Basically, like some plot for like a bunch of different people like trying to win the position of God. It's really hard to describe. If you look it up, it's a little more understandable, and especially if you watch it. It's really good though. Watching these two kids, like these teenagers, like try to survive around all these other crazy people, all with the same goal. Oh, cool. I picked Squirtle when I was getting my starter out of home because I knew Charmander you can get by normal means in the game, and Bulbasaur, while I like him, wasn't really my target. I wanted to have a Squirtle for the sake of beating Leon, so I chose him. Probably go after getting a Charmander, although I want to get a G-Max Charizard shiny if I do that eventually. A 3 shiny Ninetales, nice. I don't really need any of those, sorry, I'm just not really looking to get any freebies, and also the matter that I've got like 2 Vulpix on Let's Go. I might bring one of those over if I feel the need to. I don't know. Plus, I'm probably going to end up with more Vulpix shinies, if I'm being honest, because I'm going to be going after more of them to try to get like a second Alolan Vulpix shiny on my Let's Go, so I'm going to end up probably seeing more Vulpix shinies on Let's Go while I do that. There's like a guaranteed chance there'll be at least one of them show up, probably. Okay, right. Or Smash. Actually, no, wait, there was another song request. I'll play that. I can play Ocean Man like you requested. Hopefully this doesn't cause any problems to VOD, though. There we go. Oh yeah, we need to actually see our nature. Though here, Hardy, Hasty, and Hasty. Great. They're 3 Hasty nature and 1 mild nature, and Hardy. Yeah, that's some really shitty natures you handed me there, game. Not giving up, though. I could save for a nature mint, but I think they're like 50 each, so I'm not going to fucking go through that. We're just going to keep trying until one of these suckers has a modest nature. Not getting very good luck on that. I guess we won't get our 6 IV Squirtle tonight, just because it's more likely that we won't have that kind of luck, but I mean, we can definitely keep trying to pull modest nature at least. Hold on a sec. Oops, I accidentally hit the wrong button. I think I clicked on like some tab on my bookmarks trying to and hit the dashboard tab and accidentally hit the wrong thing. Just got to wait for the song to start playing again. Hold on a moment. Okay, now I'll just have to replay it from the beginning, I guess. I don't know where we were at. Got Bulbasaur from your sister that got one of them? Nice. Also, hi there, Steve Free. Welcome to the stream. Actually got our shiny Rookidee earlier. Now we're trying to breed for competitive Squirtles set up and then start shiny hunting once we're done with that. Right now I'm breeding these Squirtle and trying to get a modest Squirtle out of the eggs, so it's not as interesting, but it's still something we're doing. Fortunately, none of the Squirtle we've bred so far have had any good results. I don't know, the IVs might have been good, but I'm not really looking to try and focus on the IVs first. I feel like modest nature might be a little more important. The only downside to this is that I want to keep my Blastoise at level 60 when I get it, like the shiny Blastoise, so knowing that, I'm not gonna want to set shiny Blastoise up with a golden bottle cap and fix it even if I got it early. I would want it to be perfect from the get-go or as close as possible. That way I could just have it ready. Because I don't want it to be overpowered for the fight. I want it to just be fucking nicely a setup with its IVs and an EV train just well enough that it can solo and fucking destroy Leon. I'm pretty sure it'll work out too as long as it's set up right, because I can do Rain Dish Blastoise with 6 IV and have it have like leftovers sitting on it, and then the rest is just having Rain Dance and like a good other 3 moves, and something tells me Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, and Crunch will be plenty to fucking destroy his team with. I'm pretty sure he has like 2 Dragon types on his team alone, so fucking using Ice Beam is going to fucking demolish part of his team. Blastoise is like a perfect counter. Ironically, I think the thing I'm kind of fearing the most is the Charizard a little bit, because I know it has a Solar Beam on it, and it also has that, what's it called again? Max Overgrowth or whatever when it uses its G-Max. That could actually be dangerous to Blastoise. That would be threatening. And also, there's the matter that I picked Scorbunny as my starter, so I have to deal with this Rillaboom when I get to that part. That's not going to be fun. Let's see. Okay, I guess we'll do some Pikmin music for a little bit. Oh, we're already done with the set? I didn't even realize. Alright. Gonna get the music. Adamant, sassy, careful. Modest! We got him! There we go, good. Okay, first step complete. Took long enough. This is our man here. Held items. You get an Everstone. Let's see, where's it at? There we go. Alright. Guess I want to release the others, actually. Yeah, okay, gonna make sure I have the item view on and see that. And I'm gonna put you in the box, the eggs, and I'm gonna release the other 4 of you. Because now I need him to be the one producing these guys so that all the future offspring are guaranteed modest nature. There we go. Maybe another one could have modest and we might have a better IV Squirtle sitting in here somewhere, but I think the chances of that are like extremely unlikely. Alright, now that we've done that though, I'm going to go get my OG Squirtle off of here. I weirdly have like a little bit of attachment to certain Pokemon, and I don't feel the need to release this guy, so I'm going to put him in another box and just leave him somewhere. I feel like this Squirtle deserves to live and should stay in a box somewhere else. I don't want to kill the one that I got from home. I want to leave it and let it stay. So, it's going to be resting in a box. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Yes, I want you to take my Squirtle here. Just gonna double check he's ready for everything. Yes, he is. Alright, let's do it. It's a little more setup for like getting IVs and natures than in Let's Go, but I don't really mind, honestly. This is pretty easy to pull off. Gotta check your stuff. Right, we got our first goal out of the way, and I don't want to spend too much time tonight. I don't mind doing this, but I think what we're going to do is I'm going to keep hatching these guys while checking their nature. If any of them have modest on them, they'll be kept, and as far as the rest, they're going to be released, and then once we start getting, like, all Squirtles from this Squirtles group, that'll be a different matter, and we'll hold on to a box of 30 and check our IVs. So we're going to make sure we get maybe 1 box, I guess, and then we'll stop tonight. I think I wouldn't mind continuing, but I'm not really looking to stretch this on to some crazy long hatching spree for a competitive Squirtle and sit here and like try to go after like a perfect setup tonight for getting a Rookidee. We're gonna do Squirtle stuff. I say we do it tomorrow. think that should be fine. I hope you guys are cool with that. I'm saying that now. If you don't like it, I guess that's fine too, but I'm just throwing that out there that I don't want to do it all tonight. I want to make this a night where I can celebrate where I got a victory. There'll be plenty of time for this. Oh yeah, I was talking about I was talking about anime and like TV shows, and I got distracted again. I should have mentioned that Feature Diary show. That's really good. You should check that out. That's a good show to watch. I would say that's worth looking into. It is so good. In terms of other anime, there's one other big one that I remember that I wanted to bring up, and that was something called, I believe it was Psychopaths. There we go. Yeah, I was trying to remember everything just to make sure, but it's a futuristic show about like crime fighting and like about some cops. It's really interesting. It's actually similar to like a game that came out. You guys probably heard about that Astral Chain game, and it's kind of similar to Astral Chain. Like, I feel like maybe it took a little bit of inspiration from it. It like, basically it's about like these cops like hunting down criminals and like in a futuristic scenario with these guns. I forget what they're called. I think is, let's see, I can't remember what the game is, or not the game, it's either the gun's called, but yeah, they're using these guns to like track down the criminals, and the thing is these guns like read their like psych level, like they're basically reads like their brain for like thoughts of like criminal activity and whatnot. Well, it's kind of fucked up. It's like invading their headspace, and I mean, like, I'll be honest, that doesn't look like a good system. People could like think something bad but not intend to do it. Sometimes your head fucks with you, makes you think things you don't want to think, so not a great way to judge people. But yeah, we're talking about a show that takes place in the future anyway, and basically they use this to like judge these people. They determine whether like or not they could be like really dangerous, and if it's bad enough they can like attack them and like neutralize them with a gun. It's really, really weird, and basically the big overlying premise that's in the show though is that there's a serial killer that's on the loose, and he's basically like immune from the system because the way his brain works, because the way these guns read like your mind. If you were to completely convince yourself your actions are righteous enough and like that you're not actually doing anything wrong, and you really thinking you're not the bad guy, then the gun wouldn't know any better. Basically, he's immune to this gun's judgment because of the way his mind works. It's really weird and kind of creepy. You basically see him talking about this like horrifying evil plan he's got, and like talking about how like he intends to like change society. It's kind of fucked up and creepy, but it's also really interesting, and it's good watching it and seeing them like try to stop him, and it gets really interesting. It's hard to say without talking too much about the details, but yeah, it's a good show. It's worth checking out, honestly. I recommend it if you haven't checked or haven't heard of it before. Psychopaths is really good. One of my favorites. There's even a second season, but it's on a different serial killer. It's weird. It's a good show, though. I'd have to think for other stuff. There's not been a lot of stuff I've watched, unfortunately. I watched less and less over the years. Maybe I should just release all of my Squirtle from the original batch. I don't mind doing this like a set way, but now that I'm looking at this, I've already got my modest Squirtle. There's like a low chance I'm going to get another one. Maybe I should just try to go with the ones that come from the Squirtle I just got. I'm not sure what the best way to do this is. Hold on a sec, I'm trying to get this music set right. Hey there, No Life, welcome to stream. You got yours at your 1600? Jeez, that sounds like a lot. That sucks that it took you that long, but congrats on your Dragapult. I actually got Rookidee not that long ago. Got it around 600 something, maybe it was closer to 700, but we got it early on the stream today, like within 20 minutes. I was happy about it. Happened really fast. Even has hidden ability. Gorgeous little bird. Now we're trying to hatch some competitive capable Squirtle for shiny hunting later. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. I really do. It means a lot to me getting subs. It's not easy to get more people to sub, and I don't really try to ask for it. I don't want to feel like I'm shilling out for it, so I just mention it every now and then at absolute best. Whew. Gosh. I hope the Squirtle shiny hunt ends up going fast when I'm ready to, like, dedicate time to it. I'm not there just yet. Maybe that'll be the next hunt. I haven't decided. Since I got a 6 IV Ditto now, though, I mean, maybe I should put that as my top of my priority and then do the fossils. After I get done tonight, I'm about to sit down and hatch the rest of my eggs. I'll let you guys know if I end up with a second Rookidee by some insane luck, though. There's like a very low chance I'm going to have another shiny in there, but God, that would be hype if there actually is another one. Let's see. Any more modest squirrels I should hang on to? You're impish, right? Yeah, okay. Naughty, calm, gentle, relaxed. Okay, you guys are also not useful. It's just going to be everything from the current Squirtle onwards, I guess. It's a little unfortunate that the whole first batch was unusable for more than just one Squirtle, but that's okay. It is breeding to get the rats set up. It's going to take a while. Hold on a second. Wait a second. Am I reading this right? That's a shiny Dracovish. How? That's not possible. Dracovish and, like, all the other fossil Pokemon they belong to an unknown egg group, and they can't be bred. Unless you mistook it for something else. Dracovish can't be bred, though. Dracovish is supposed to be kind of Pokemon that's unbreedable because it's a fucking Chimera Pokemon, which is creepy, but whatever. I hate Game Freak for doing that. All 4 of the fossil Pokemon had that problem. It's not really a big deal. I was just confused because I was gonna say I'd be surprised if you could breed them. To my knowledge, I didn't think you could. I appreciate that. I really do. I have been streaming for like 2 to 3 years, maybe more. I don't really remember exactly when I started, but I have not grown a lot and not had like a dedicated audience. But every time I get more people that drop by and support me, even if they're just around every now and then, people that'll watch and hang around on the streams, it really means the world to me. It's really nice to have that communication with people. Okay, right, let me get another song. I don't think I've played this one yet. If I did, my bad. Yeah, okay, I think this one's still not played today. Pikmin music is really good, and I like Pikmin a lot, so I'm going to play this right now. Okay. I guess I should take all the eggs I've got here and, like, maybe take what I've got in my current bit and use these to, like, judge at the edge for IVs? I don't know. Let's see. Or I did just kind of start over with what I had, so maybe these 10 should just get released unless there's... Well, I got modest nature Squirtles. I can take the ones from the new Squirtle and, like, put them in the box and, like, look at their IVs to compare which one's got the best. Probably need to pull the parent off, too, and check his IVs. Hi there, Spy Santa X. Welcome to stream. Got shiny Rookidee earlier in the stream, like, in the first 20 minutes, so you missed out on that, but welcome nonetheless. Now we're doing breeding for a competitive Squirtle to do shiny hunting later. She have a shiny Squirtle in Let's Go, and I got the whole family in Let's Go, but I don't really want to transfer those guys up. I want to do my own Squirtle here, because I think Galarian-born Pokemon are the only ones that can be used online, so getting a Squirtle born here means it should be competitive capable, I think. As well as being able to use it against Leon. Although I'd be able to do that with the Kanto Squirtle too, to be honest. Can't wait to try out some different strategies and actually get into competitive though when I get done. Sure, it'll be fun messing around my team and like all the different Pokemon I get. Hopefully things will speed up once I get my shiny charm though. We're not much farther from that now. There's only 3 to 4 more targets left, and it's probably just going to end up being 3 because I don't know if I have 500 fossils for Dracovish like I planned. Squirrel's the last one that's going to be an egg hunt before we get the charm, though. I'm not planning to do any more that are wild encounter eggs until after I've got my charm. I will say I'm going to get an Arctozolt in post-game before I get my charm, though, because it doesn't have any impact on fossils. Let's see. Careful, hardy, not either. None of these are set up. Okay, so that means I think the last 3 I've got are the only ones that can have a modest nature. Whoops. This is probably the worst part of this, is I have to sit here and release these guys. It's really slow. Not really super entertaining to pull off, though, but I mean, it's whatever. Now the question is, do I take all the ones I've got right now and I take them and sit them in the box, or do I just, like, actually take the ones I've got and judge them and then fill up the box? I'm thinking the answer is that I take what I've got right now and just pull all the modest nature Squirtles together, and then once I've got 30 of them, I take them in home and then look at them all comparatively and like figure out who's got the best IVs on them. After we've like selected our best current bred Squirtle, then we go and like stick it on the daycare lady, and then once we're done with that, we'll stop the stream tonight because I'm not really looking to go into a long session. Alright, let's get some more music. I'm sorry that I'm like forgetting to change it. I'm just like a little bit scatterbrained tonight, I guess. We're gonna get some Mario Galaxy music for right now, I think. Let's see, I think it's 2 puzzle plank. This one's really good. I love the Mario Galaxy soundtrack and just Mario soundtracks in general. They're always really good. I could talk about game soundtracks all day because it's fun to listen to the music in games. Always give you good vibes too. Mario just has that feeling nailed perfectly. My favorite game series for that reason. Probably the same reason Mario is the mascot for games overall and how he got so big. Yeah, me too. I'm really glad I got mine, and I'm glad that people on stream were able to get it there, so I'm glad you're able to get your shiny Mr. Mime, and I'm also happy to hear about No Life getting and Dragapult, so it's kind of cool to actually hear about people having success tonight. Sounds like it's been an overall good night. I got 2 more now, so I've got my hands on both the Dreadnought and also a shiny Rookidee that I hatched, so that's pretty good having like that G-Max Dreadnought. I am still going to be very shocked if we somehow get this thing out of like just hatching these guys for competitive. I mean, we are going Masuda method odds technically, but it feels like it would take longer to get a shiny than it would to get perfect IVs set up. Hopefully we get our perfect IVs relatively soon. this to be an easy organization for my Squirtle, so I'm going to make it so that I take just like 2 Squirtle from the daycare lady, because I have like 3 that are modest, I think, so that way they can be organized in a row of 5 nicely and easily without causing any problems in counting. Oops, I rolled past the natures, right. Okay. Naive, modest. Oh wow, I actually got 4 modest. One of them was from the other batch, and I think it just got lucky and had right nature to it from the start. That's useful. See, which one had naive again? The second Squirtle? Yeah, okay, bye-bye. Sorry, Squirtle. You don't get to stay. We gotta have perfect Squirtle right now. Hate that I have to toss them away, but there are going to be very select Squirtle here right now. Right, okay. Let's start organizing these babies and get them ready. Actually, how am I gonna do this again? I guess I can do that. Need to get more for the boxes, that's all. I was trying to get this set up where I can do this easy. I like having things organized. It's easy to like go in and like pull down a row and then drop them into my party. And that's what I'm trying to make happen at the moment. God, this music is great. I love how they remix so many great songs in Mario Galaxy. They're really great. Yeah, pretty much. Rip non-perfect Squirtle. He really was naive, the poor guy. Wasn't intentionally born with the wrong nature, he just was. But at least none of the others should have this problem, I think. I think the rest of them will all be set up with the right nature. Alright, we need one more egg. Oh man. This is the thing, is I'm not really used to doing this on stream either. It's not bad, but I mean, I'm used to doing my egg prep off stream. Probably going to keep doing this. Oops, actually didn't mean to do that, but okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. One lost egg's not the end of the world. But yeah, I'm used to prepping all my eggs beforehand and then like hatching them on stream and seeing what comes out of the eggs. This is like different for me. And it's also the fact we're doing IVs for the first time, so yeah. Kinda crazy. I swear to God, if this thing ends up shiny somehow, probably not, but it'd be fucking crazy to think the one that I just added back in here could possibly end up being a shiny. So I have a Masuda method egg. Yeah, okay, there we go. These guys are all the right nature. Alright. Keep it up. Doing pretty good so far. We got... what, 5 rows? Yeah. They can totally handle getting all these Squirtle tonight. I wonder if I'm not even sure if I want to repeat this process or not with Bulbasaur. I mean, I wouldn't mind. The biggest problem here is doing the IV judging, which isn't terrible, but I mean, yeah. I'm sure by the time I get through more shiny hunting, though, I'll have the judge feature unlocked for Squirtle, and I can do it in-game and not in home, so that'll make things a little easier. Let's see. More Mario music right now. I want to keep hearing this stuff. I have a really big soft spot for platforming games, too, so Mario is right up my alley. It always has been, and I played it as a kid, so I always loved it. I think that probably helped with my love of platformers, though, is that I played so much then. I was terrible at, like, Mario 1 and not much better at Mario 2. Not even, like, Lost Levels, just, like, the original Mario 2. Although I played Lost Levels as well because we had the Mario All-Stars cartridge, and I was bad at that. That game is, like, fucking brutal. Although, to be honest, I think the Lost Levels may be one of the weaker Mario games. It feels like a Kaizo ROM hack made by Nintendo. It's so hard. It's not really a lot of fun, honestly. One of these days, I want to sit down and, like, stream me beating, like, some 2D Mario games. Probably do them, like, one Mario game per session, but start with Mario 1 and then do Mario 2 and then maybe Lost Levels or something. Even though I've never beaten Lost Levels, I'd still try after, like, pulling off the 1-up glitch. Yeah, I liked Mario 64 a lot. I wasn't the best at it. I remember I wasn't great. I never got to beat Sunshine the way I wanted to. I beat the game, like, the first time, but I never really got all the shine sprites because of how fucking messy collecting them all is. I would have liked to have got all 120, but I'm not really going to try because it's a fucking total disaster. You have to have, like, a list ready for all the blue coins, and if you don't, then, yeah, have fun getting fucked up on your organization. Might as well collect all the blue coins before you get ready to turn any in. I did Mario 64, and I know the biggest thing for me was I think I never really got the... I had trouble as a kid, like, doing, like, the toss correctly on Bowser. I could, like, grab him and I could toss him, but I never could do, like, the spinning toss correctly. I was too dumb and miscoordinated as a kid to get it correct, so it took me a long time before I got the hang of it, and then I couldn't beat the final boss of the game as a consequence of that. Nowadays, I'm a lot better at it and I can do it. I'm not perfect at my aim by all means. I fuck up on the final Bowser fight plenty, but I can do the spin and swing Bowser a lot better. For the longest time, though, I never could find, like, all the power stars. Eventually, like, when I was in, like, I don't know, 5th or 6th grade, I think I finally found where they all were. Only after talking to a friend, though. I think I got to, like, 119 and couldn't find the last one. And then when I brought it up with one of my friends, he just mentioned to me how there was a second, like, power star for the slide. And I had actually never heard about that before that. I had no idea that if you did the slide fast enough that you would get an extra power star. That was kind of mind-blowing to me as a kid, because I never thought about that. And that was, like, never a place you'd think to look at, especially since the secret stars aren't really listed. All the others are, like, properly listed. Good times, though. I really enjoyed it. I think Mario Galaxy still takes my favorite 3D Mario game, though. Maybe one of my favorite Mario games in general. It's really good. Galaxy 2 is also pretty up there. They're both basically... I feel like both of them are deserving of being judged as one game, though, and they're both really good. There may as well be two parts of the same game, so I'd say they're both excellent games. God, listening to this giving me nostalgia. I really need to play Banjo again. Hopefully we can get a rare replay on Switch, or if not, I mean, maybe I'll get it eventually if I decide to pick up an Xbox One, which I doubt I will. I feel like shooting games like COD. I don't think I played Call of Duty before, maybe like one time as a kid, and I wasn't very good at it. I don't really recall liking it too much, but I have played shooting games. I do like shooters in general. Like, I think one of my favorites is a single-player one that's Half-Life. Half-Life 2 was really good, and I enjoyed playing it for the first time. One of my, favorite games I played on Steam even now is just, this is really fun. Half-Life is really good. It's also what introduced me to FPS, I mean, yeah, there's that, too. Oh, actually, didn't mean to do that, but you know, whatever. It's not a big deal. Half-Life is a good series. If you haven't ever checked it out, I recommend it. It's really, really interesting. It's got a plot about, like, aliens enslaving the world and whatnot, but it's also interesting in a weird way. Like, there's a lot of different stuff going on in the games. The first game had, like, a ton of different aliens in it. It's really, really neat. Escaping from Black Mesa. If you ever heard of that? Black Mesa, the source mod, that's a really good one. Remake of the original Half-Life. Like I said, I like a lot of Valve stuff. I remember playing Left 4 Dead as well, and Left 4 Dead 2, and I like those a lot. So, I mean, those are pretty good and gave me some good memories as a kid. Or not a kid, I don't know when I was, how old I was, but it's probably like 15 to 16, the youngest. We're playing both those and having a good time with them, though. I think one of my first big FPS I remember really enjoying was playing Team Fortress 2. I played that a lot back in the day, and I really enjoyed it. Although I think sometime after they started introducing trading is when I started not enjoying it as much, and I don't know, I wasn't great at it, to be honest. My aim was kind of awful. The whole economy thing and hat trading just got not great, and it wasn't fun. It took a lot of the focus away from the game, and eventually I stopped playing it. I'm ashamed to admit that I wasted a lot of money as a kid on Team Fortress 2 through the microtransactions, and I hate myself for doing that a little bit, because I feel like I was a fucking dumb kid who too eager to fucking get some of the cosmetic items, and that was a giant mistake and not worth it in the slightest. But now that I've gotten older, I know to avoid that crap. I don't think I really try to ever buy anything cosmetic in games anymore. I'll be honest, I don't really like microtransactions in games at all. They're really predatory. Always see it as a downside when a game gets its microtransactions. Dock and Spire. You're talking about Team Fortress? I'm not really sure. But yeah, I actually do like the Team Fortress 2 character. I like the gameplay. I just kind of got sick of it after a while, and especially the community was kind of toxic at the point where it stopped being fun going on, dealing with assholes every now and then who have to fucking ruin things and like talk down to other players and start making fucking really shitty jokes. Like you could hear like 30 to 40-year-olds fucking putting down like 10-year-old kids who picked up TF2 because it was a free-to-play game. It was like, yeah, this is part of the reason I don't need to play this anymore, and also the fact that there's almost always some asshole in Team Fortress who will fucking harass you just for being good at the game and like getting up on the leaderboard. I just got sick of it, and like I didn't want to deal with the toxicity in the game anymore. It got to the point where it was kind of awful to deal with, and I'll be honest, I'd probably let the game get the better of me at some point. It was probably a little bit bad about the way I was acting too, but at least I tried to stay nice most of the time. But TF2 had that issue after a while. It wasn't always toxic, but once it got toxic, yeah, it got bad. Maybe one day I'll go back to it on stream for a little bit and check it out again. I'm not going to really mess around with it too much. I'm going to hate seeing all the stuff I wasted money on again, though. I guess we'll put on one more or two more songs through, like, different game music, and then we'll put the main game music on, because I don't think we're going to take much longer to get our 30 Squirtles in the box. God, I love Banjo. Speaking of Banjo, I like collectathons a lot, and I'm gonna be honest, I really was disappointed with Ukulele. I wanted to like it more. I remember I backed it on Kickstarter when it was like brand new and first revealed, because it looked really good. The sad part is that the Toy Box demo that came out was actually really good, and that, frankly, I think the demo turned out better than the full game. There was something really good and really magical about that demo. The full game just did not have that feel to it, though. it felt bloated and not very fun. Like, the whole expanding the worlds thing didn't work, and the mini games were fucking awful. Yeah, I can agree with you there. I don't like microtransactions. I don't mind DLCs too much. Like, I think they're okay, but I can say where DLC is a problem, especially if it's planned early before the game's even released. Which actually seems to be the case with Pokemon's DLC, but whatever. I don't really want to open that can of worm. Also, the same case with Breath of the Wild, but whatever. It was a good game, and I'm not going to get too much into the topic at the moment. But yeah, microtransactions are something I'd say are pretty much indefensible for the most part. I don't know. I've never seen one instance of microtransactions that I've really been okay with. They need to be purged from gaming. Companies like EA are fucking awful, taking advantage of people. I mean, whatever. Not much you can do about it. Oh, man. Yeah, where was I? Something about Ukulele. Oh, yeah, Ukulele was alright. It wasn't great, though. I feel like it could have been better. The mini games in that game were so frustrating. I think part of it came from the fact I played it like a collectathon. I wanted to collect everything, and it just felt like it was too outdated. I don't know. I love Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie, but I could not connect with Ukulele on the same level. Hurts because the devs are honestly not that bad, and they seem like good people. I heard about Ukulele and Impossible there, but it doesn't look very interesting, honestly. I don't really want to play a DK ripoff, basically. That's what it looks like, honestly. I don't know. I haven't checked out enough collectathons. I think the other collectathon I can think of that I played recently was let's say that I played Super Mario Odyssey. That was good. I mean, Mario Odyssey was one of my favorite Switch games, so I enjoyed that. I know about Hat in Time, but I haven't really had the interest in it. I don't know. I'm probably weird, but whenever I look at that game, something about Hat in Time, and just looks off to me. It feels like it's missing something, which is weird to say, but something about it just doesn't click with me the way it looks. When I played it, I didn't really find myself having a great time with it either. So I don't know. If there's a demo, I might try it again and see if I like it more. I've heard about that Super Lucky's Tale thing that Microsoft made, but I don't know how good that is. And it looks kind of generic, too, so I don't know if it'd be worth it. If I didn't mention this on stream already, I kind of want to get a PS5, honestly. And I'm sure I've talked about it a little bit, but I want to get Dreams as well. If I don't get it, if there's not a PC version, I want to buy the PS4 version of Dreams and I get a PS5 and play that on stream. That'll probably be like day one launch stream for PS5. I'll probably get Dreams as well if I buy PS4 version. Sit there and play that for most of the night. There's a lot of good looking stuff in it, and I would love to check out all the really cool user creations people have made. It seems like a really good game. Same reason I like Mario Odyssey. And you hand the community like really good creation tools for like custom stuff and let them create like whatever. You usually get some really good results. Some of it's like garbage and not good, but sometimes you get some fucking incredibly great stuff too. Okay, I'm gonna do one more song and then we're gonna switch back to the game soundtrack and actually listen to Pokemon music from the game again. Just wanna listen to one more banjo song. Actually, shit, I was meaning to grab eggs and I wasn't focused on that. But yeah, ugh. I could talk about them for a while. There's a lot of good ones. A lot of people love to complain about DK64, but I feel like DK64 is a really good game, honestly. We're seeing some video not that long ago about somebody claiming the DK64 was a bad game and it had like really bad game design. I won't lie, there's problems with it, but I don't think it's bad. I feel like it's a fine game. they may have gone overboard having all these bananas and shit collectible for each Kong and whatnot, but it's a good game overall. I feel like they did overload on character collectibles, though. Hold on a second. Check my thing and then I'm gonna read the chat. So you said you got Mario. You think nothing things sold inside videos? That sucks. I mean, it's a really good game. There's some that are not worth the collecting, they're just lazy, but there's also a lot of, like, genuinely fun, good-to-get moons that are, like, really worth the extra playtime, and I had a good time collecting all 880 moons. Like, that sucks. You missed out on a lot of the content. It's a really good game. I mean, they had it on sale for like $30 at some points. I mean, if you keep waiting, you might be able to get it back for cheap, but it's a good game. So, I mean, I wouldn't be against rebuying it if I ended up selling my copy, but I mean, I have digital, so that's not going to happen. Still really loved it, though. Good game. I still boot it up every now and then just to goof around and do whatever. I also like to do different runs in it sometimes, or try to at least. I haven't done, like, any runs on stream, though. Maybe I should. Jumpless looks hard, but that'd be a fun run to attempt. Maybe eventually, when I've got free time, we'll do that. Also, Coinless Run is hard as fuck, but also really fun to attempt. I'd like to try and do a coin run on Odyssey. I have streamed Odyssey in the past, but not a lot of people hung around for it. There was like nobody most of the time. I think that's because it was near launch, though. I've streamed it every now and then for the Balloon World content, but I don't really do those very often. Maybe I'll do another Balloon World session eventually. It is fun. Checking out people's stuff that people add that you can collect. I don't know, there's something fun about, like, looking for the balloons and popping them. Alright, so we're on, like, 5 more we need before we can get our IVs checked. So here's the idea. We're gonna check these guys, we're gonna see about who's got the best IVs, plug them for the stat checking, obviously, but I think what's gonna happen is that I'm going to take what I've got here, and I'm going to go ahead and actually set up and get 30 eggs ready for tomorrow and go ahead and hatch them then. Probably gonna play Pokemon again and do this and, yeah, hatch the eggs. That way we'll have a little bit of stuff done already and we can try to get a quick check on the Squirtle, like, immediately tomorrow on IV checking and see how that goes, and then we can dedicate more time to getting as many out as possible for IVs. That way we'll be doing decent on the Squirtle stuff, so yeah. I'm gonna be a little bit ready tomorrow when we're starting. Instead of just, like, ending and then not doing anything extra, we're gonna get some more of these guys ready to go. Just so that we don't have to deal with everything tomorrow. We have a little bit of a starting point with our eggs. I think that's a fair trade-off, is to be ready in advance. Also, welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying it. About to end in just a little bit, but welcome nonetheless. We actually got our shiny Rookidee not that long ago. I was like, actually, no, take that back. That was like at the beginning of the stream, but welcome nonetheless. Yeah, I can agree with you. I wanted to be able to bring all Pokemon over to the game. It's unfortunate the decks had happened, but whatever. I really wish that Game Freak weren't assholes and didn't cut the fucking national decks, but it's not something I'm going to complain about right now. It still sucks, though. Okay, what I was meaning to do, actually. You know what, I think we actually can just, like, we have, like, 3 here, right? Yeah, we'll just go ahead and toss them in. Put the game's music back on, since we're pretty much the end point for this part. Alright. Get our last Squirtle egg and see how these guys look out. Or look and see exactly what it's like when we get our last one. Hunt for Rookie was 1,000 eggs, like 200 to 300. Yeah, that's not great. I haven't had a lot of shiny luck. I have 1,300 in my score bunny, and hopefully the other two don't go as poorly as that. I'm sorry, right now I'm just not really in the mood to trade. I'm looking to stop soon. I'm probably not going to be focused on it in the next few days either. My priority is now going to be finishing up what I've got left. I don't really have any interest in trading right now, though. My goal is to get perfect Squirtle and then get shiny Squirtle afterwards. Damn, wow, we're actually... Well, we're not too far. I was going to say, like, I thought we were taking a while, but actually we're about to be at like 2.5 hours, which is about what I estimated it would take overall to get these guys together and get exactly what I needed so that I could check what I wanted and check the IVs and whatnot. This is only getting a baseline too, so there'll be more of this stuff soon, I'm sure. Oh boy. But yeah. Alright. I'm not picking that up right now. Actually, I guess it won't hurt. We'll just have another egg ready for tomorrow's batch. Hopefully this will go relatively easily. I don't know how it's going to go. This is a little different from my previous shiny hunts. I'm praying that we get good luck with our stats and our shiny luck, though. I'm not expecting a quick shiny. I'm okay if we don't get the shiny very fast. That's not my biggest concern. My biggest concern is getting the IVs prepped, then doing what's next. Tomorrow will be interesting. We're going to be over-analyzing the shit out of every fucking Squirtle that comes into these boxes, though, I can tell you that much. Making certain that what we do is get all these guys checked on any chance we can. Make sure we're getting perfect stats ready. Oh, cool. I don't really care much for Squovit, but good luck with that. Sure you'll enjoy your Greedent shiny in the end. Once Squirtle's over, we got our last few hunts ready to start. 2 to 3 hunts after Squirtle's done. I feel like Squirtle should be the next one we're doing here. Say number 5, it's not really number 5. How many have I done? Let's see. 1, 2, 3 out of those hunts. 4, 5, I think. Let me see. Hold on a second. I can check my box and answer that. I'm just trying to remember. It's like maybe 6-ish. As soon as I get done with the Squirtle hatching, I can answer that. Okay, right. Oh, there's one more, but that's okay. We'll wait just a second and... Right. I've been doing how much exactly again? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I got there. Okay. Yeah. I think I done 5 shiny hunts, 6 really. This Rookidee, so not too bad. 6 hunts over with. This is the 7th then. And then after I do that, then we got up to 3 more at most, so might have up to 10 hunts we've done in total. Hi there. Otaku Purdue, I'm not sure if I said that right, but welcome to the stream. Doing some competitive breeding right now. Actually got our hands on our shiny Rookidee earlier, so right now we're trying to get our hands on Squirtle with good IV for breeding. Alright, come on, last one of these eggs I need to hatch right now. Let me get this little Squirtle hatched so I can save the game and look at home. This way I can check everybody's stats here. I'm gonna pull out my main Squirtle too so that I can look at his stats. I have to remember to take the Everstone off when I find a better one though. Alright, that's all the ones we needed to hatch right now. Let's see. I thought I saw something funny when I was looking in the box. Maybe it was just me. I thought I saw like an extra line of Squirtle I forgot to move or get rid of. No, it was just me. Okay. Alright, this guy's got the different nature, so he's not going to be worried about. Actually, all these Squirtle been getting hidden ability? I didn't check. They do have modest nature, but... Okay, yeah, they do have hidden ability. I didn't even think to check that. That was like a dumb moment on my part not double-checking there, but at least we know for a fact they do. Okay. Wait a second. Did I not just get another egg? Where's it at? What'd I do with it? I'm sure we have another egg somewhere. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say. I'll put this with this other egg. There we go. Okay, right. Let's pull it out and let's do our last few steps of the stream. Alright, Squirtle. I want you to be IV judged along with your offspring. Save the game. And we're going to Pokemon Home! Alright, let's see. Let's hope that we've got some good ones. They're going to be off-stream, to be honest. I'm not really looking to hatch all these guys on-stream. I'm going to leave the Rookidee to be hatched tonight. And then once I get done, I'll start plugging that box with another... or a set of Squirtle eggs until there's 30 in there. So, yeah, I'm just going to take care of them on my own. Probably release them, because I wanted to use them for Breejects to hold on to fossils, but I'll probably just do that with Squirtle Breejects now at this point. Let's see. Check summary. He has 0 perfect IVs. Okay, that's not great. Wait, no, he has 1 good and perfect IV. Okay, good to know. He's got perfect speed. Oops. Let's see. Okay, right. Let's find our stuff, and we're gonna have to look around for a little while to find. I think it's box 25. There we go. Okay. Here goes. Let's start looking around. 2 best IVs, not bad. Whoops. Okay. 2, 3 best IVs on this guy. Oh, we can just swap over and do that. Okay, that's 3. It's not bad. 9, 2, okay. So far we got a 3 best IV Squirtle. 1, 2, 3, 4! We got 4, nice! 2. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Another 4. 3. I thought for a second we might have had a 5. That would have been awesome. It's not. Okay. Just gonna read them to myself. We're just overviewing them. You guys have plenty of time to look and see what they say. These are some pretty decent Squirtle, honestly. Most of them have decent enough stats as it is. We got good baseline to judge off of. Where are we at right now? This is in the middle of the batch, I guess. Hi there, the Darklight Sage. Welcome to stream. Actually about to be done a little bit, but we're doing some IV judging right now and looking for our best Squirtle right now. About to plug one for breeding purposes. Let's see. Alright, so I guess the next step is to take everything that's got 4 IVs and mark. Oh, this has got 5 though. Never mind. This may be this is our guy so far. Let me mark him. I'm gonna put a diamond on it. There we go. We need to keep our eyes open for anything close to that. But yeah, we got good Squirtle. We're trying to find one with the best stats possible and use it for breeding for shiny and stuff later. Well, that's good too. We need the 5 IV though, I think. Okay, that's the end of the box, right? Okay. Let me see. Which one was it that had 5 IVs? We need to isolate him, and the rest of the box is going bye-bye. It's gonna take a little bit. Give me some time to figure out where he's at. There we go. This is our guy. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, he's 5 IV. Alright, we got our best Squirtle out of our batch. That went really, really well. I'm going to be checking all the guys I get tomorrow, too, because I want to get a 6 IV, but we need to get that's our last step now, is to get a 6 IV Squirtle and then hook it up to breeding. All these other Squirtles are going to the pit, and they're just going to be gone now. Sorry, guys, I don't hate you, but oops, I actually meant to release all of them, but yeah, you're not really up to par like the other Squirtle was. Only one of you had perfect or near perfect IVs. I've got to say, I wasn't expecting out of all these Squirtle I'd get like maybe 30 at worst that would have like this, and it was like maybe 60 Squirtle I bred, and I got a perfect IV here, or almost perfect. Yeah, that's good stuff. That was not a lot of time invested either. Yeah, Squirtle Squad here is pretty much dead. But we did get our perfect boy here. He's also got hidden ability, and he's got his perfect IV, so he's going to be... I'm going to double check him before we leave him, but... yeah, we're set for getting back into the breeding. We'll do more of this tomorrow. Hopefully we get our IV, like, perfect IV Squirtle for, like, quickly so that we can actually, like, do a shiny hunt for Squirtle without issue. Oops. Yeah. One away. He's got HA. He's literally perfect. He's got the right nature and everything. It's just one single thing we gotta deal with. That's good stuff. It's not like I got another shiny, but I'm not gonna lie, I am extremely satisfied with how the stream turned out today. We got our shiny Rookidee, and we started, like, trying to make a competitive Squirtle, and we got results really fast. Hey, Wayne. Welcome to stream. Good to see you. Unfortunately, we're about to stop. You came in a little bit late. Right now, I'm basically just putting a Squirtle on for breeding, and then I'm going to be stopping because I was doing, like, competitive breeding for Squirtle. Yeah, sorry, Wayne. I mean, I'm glad that you came by, but it was a little bit late. Good that you made it, though. See you tomorrow, I guess, when I'm playing again, trying to get Squirtle. Okay, give me that Everstone. Thank you. And you? I'm going to give you the Everstone. There we go. Beautiful. Just need to move my other Squirtle away. I'm going to hold on to this guy, too. I still like him enough that I want to keep him. Make sure I know what I'm doing, though, before we do this. I think the markings show up in here, too, as well as home, right? Let's see. Yeah, this guy's got a diamond mark on him to show that he's perfect enough for breeding at the moment, so there we go. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, I'm leaving Squirtle here. Tomorrow is going to be exciting. We get to see exactly what kind of crazy good offspring the Squirtle can breed. Get to see if we get some 6 IV Squirtle out of it. Actually, hold on a second. We had leftover eggs here. I'm going to be honest and say that I don't think these guys are going to be 6 IV Squirtle, so before we call it, I'm going to quickly bike and hatch these guys, and then we'll release them immediately, because I don't think their stats are going to be worth the judging. I mean, I might be not giving them a chance, but I don't feel like I kind of need to, and we've had this kind of luck with our IVs already, so why bother? I really appreciate the Ditto, though, man. That helped out a lot here. I'm glad I've got my main hunt this quickly and easily today. It really, really means a lot to me. Let me see. Let me go ahead and switch back to 25, I guess, since I took the eggs out of this. Yeah, okay, there we go. Whew, I'm ready to stop. I mean, I'm not really that tired, but at the same time, I think I'm actually at the point where, like, after all this, I'm just excited to be done with the session relatively quickly. It's turned into, like, nearly 3 hours of streaming, so I wanted to do this Squirtle stuff, but it was still not that bad. It was a pretty good stream, and I enjoyed it. Also, yeah, the battle was fun. I enjoyed that. Love my Darmanitan. Something tells me she's going to be a fun Pokemon to use online when I'm ready to bottle cap her up and make sure I can give her the right nature and whatnot. There we go. Okay, those guys are taken care of. Alright, I'll just gather the remaining 29 tonight, and then after I get those Squirtle, well, probably do those after I deal with the Rookidee, but yeah. I'm gonna get my Rookidee hatched and release all the breed jecks, and then start preparing for Squirtle stuff. And then after that, we've got another plan via getting fossil Pokemon ready to hunt. Alright, let's just take our 1 egg we've got right now. Yep, there we go. Okay. Let's hope tomorrow's batch of 30 proves to have a 6 IV right away. If it does, that's good stuff. And these are also Masuda method eggs, so it's not even impossible that we could get a 6 IV, a like HA, a Squirtle here, or that's shiny, like, it's all set up right. The only thing that would be not great is we didn't get the right ability, but at this point I think I'd probably take a Torrent Squirtle anyway, even if I didn't really want that as much. But our stuff is set up well. Oh, actually, I wanted to check make sure I actually left the egg there. That works. Just gonna set myself up for doing this. These guys will be getting released soon. I'm just gonna be doing this in the spare time. Anyway, yeah, like I said, thanks for watching, guys. I had a really great time tonight. It was a fun stream. I'll probably be seeing you guys tomorrow. Unless something comes up, but there's going to be a more than likely chance I'll be streaming tomorrow and trying to work with Squirtle and maybe try to get the shiny on it. We'll be doing that tomorrow. I'm going to be taking time to set up on the fossil hunt, too, before I start. Anyway, though, later, guys. Thanks for watching. See ya. Bye.